hat has to be my favorite thing I made in this video. I think this is really cool. This seems like a very dumb idea. Hi, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be crocheting a flower lace top, a hat, and a scrunchie. But I'm not going to be crocheting any of this from scratch. So for the flower lace top, which is the one I'm starting with, I already have like 3 panels. It's made up of 4 panels, so I have 3 panels now, and the fourth panel is almost done. So this is more like a crochet with me video. So grab your crochet hook, your yarn, and start whatever project you want to start, and let's create magic. Just in case you are wondering, the movie I'm watching is Dashing Through the Snow. Da 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 da! We are done. This is the final panel and I just finished it. I'm just so excited. The only thing remaining now is to connect the 4 panels and the top is ready. Oh my god, I can't wait, honestly. So I just laid out the top in the order in which I'm going to attach it, and I'm using stitch markers here to mark out the places where I would like to stitch up. I want it to be really off shoulder, and after putting my stitch marker, the 20th stitches on each side, this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to go ahead and stitch it up at this point and leave this part open for the neck. See the back too. Is it just me or does the back look like a headless tattoo? I was using single crochets to attach it together, but I was really struggling while trying to put in the hook inside, so I decided to just use my darning needle and sew it all together. This is what it looks like here, and this is what the inside looks like after stitching it up. Personally, I prefer what it looked like when I was stitching it up with the crochet hook, but whenever I get to these spaces where we have chain 2 or chain 3, I don't know how to put my hook inside the chains and pull up the yarn, so it's very difficult for me to do. That's why I switched up to this darning needle. So after connecting this side, I was wondering why it was looking very bumpy, so I decided to use my crochet hook again to connect this side and check the two, and I think I prefer the crochet hook. I'm going to have to lose this one again that I did with darning needle and attach it with crochet hook. This is what it looks like after I succeeded in connecting all 4 panels together. I left a little space at the neck part for where my head is going to enter. So to stitch the hand panels together, I just put the part that is supposed to be the hand panel to the body part and make sure that they are aligned in such a way that the hand panel is in between this one and this one too. This is just what I'm going to do now. You can see now that it's looking more like a top. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have to stitch this place like this and this place like this. So I finished working on this last night. I don't really think I like the off-shoulder vibe it's giving. Like it literally falls off my shoulder without me making any effort. So I think I'm going to go from this to this. Honestly, there's not much difference after stitching it up, but you can notice now that it is no longer falling off my back, neither is it falling off my shoulder, but I can actually pull it to one side and make it one-sided off shoulder, and I can wear it like this too. So I think this is really cool. So I'm really glad that I'm done with this project. I started this project on September of this year, and when I did my very first row of flowers, it took me 4 good hours to do it, and I've been working on this for a while now, and I'm really glad it came out this cute. So I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. You might say I'm being partial, but just tell me what you are going to rate this stuff. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you going to rate it off? The color, the design, and The next project in this video is a scrunchie. So what I'm using to make it is this glove-like thing that I was making when I was making my glutes, but it was a little too big for my hand, so I abandoned it and started on that one. So I'm going to use this to turn it into a scrunchie. This is just a trial and error or something. I don't know what I'm actually trying to do, but I hope it works out. Here is my plan. I'm going to sew this together and then leave a very small space where I can follow to put this inside. This is how much space I have left. I'm going to squeeze this inside. I'm struggling. So I succeeded in getting it inside. I'm going to have to sew it together like this. Yeah, and then cut off this other part of it. To do that, I'm not using my plastic darning needle. I'm actually using an actual needle and a thread. So this is what it looks like now. I'm going to push it inside. Yeah, sew it up. It's time for the big review. This is it. Let me try it on my hair. So the whole idea of making this scrunchie to me seems like a very dumb idea, but funny enough, I think I like how it came out. Yeah, you guessed right. We've moved on to the next project. So the next project now is this hat. Initially, what I was planning to make with it was a bucket hat, but now I'm thinking of making it a beanie or a ruffle hat, not a bucket hat. It's already Harmattan season, so I feel that a ruffle hat will do because it's going to be like a head warmer hat thing. So let's do this. For this hat, I already have this part that goes around your head and the top part of the hat. So what I need to do now is join it together, and before I can crochet the brim part or the ruffle hat part of the hat. Yeah. Good morning. Oh God. Good morning. This very cold Harmattan morning. I'm just very, very dramatic right now, but so far this is how I have gone in making the hat. After attaching this part to this part, I just did single crochet around it and started making 3 double crochets into each single crochet stitch, and that's why I'm getting this ruffled nature of the hat here. This looks so cute, but you can notice the bump here, right? You can notice it looks very weird right here, and it looks a little better like this. Let me tell you what happened. So when I was attaching this top part to the hat side of it, I didn't notice that the stitches in the top part of it was more than the stitches in the square, so I didn't count it to match how many stitches I'm going to have to connect to each other. And when I finished connecting this side and got to this part, I noticed that if I don't attach multiple stitches in one, I'm going to have leftover part of the top of the hat and it will fit. So I just attached multiple to it, and I don't know if you understand what I mean, but what I'm trying to say is that multiple stitches from the top part and one single stitch from the squares attached together, that's what gave it this bumpy look. And this hat would have been very nice if not for this whole messiness I went through in making it. And when I tried to use it again, it was spoiling the hat, so I just left it. So I think when I'm done with this one, I'm going to make an extra one, not in this video, maybe in the next video. I'll even use it as a tutorial and I'll show you how to actually make it for real, so that I can have yours too. It's very warm actually. Hello there. Okay. So I'm done making the hat. I think I would have made it more roughly if I had more yarn, but this is the only green yarn I have left in all my stash of yarn. So what do you guys think? I honestly love completing all these balls, turning a hand glove into a scrunchie, finishing up the flower lace top I was making, and the hat, which has to be my favorite thing in this video. So if you really enjoyed this video, if you love the things I made in this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section. See you in my next video. You will not want to miss my next video because that one is going to be very hot. Let me give you a hint. I'm planning to make a bag collection in a very short time. So stick around and we'll do that.